Hello everyone, my name is Grover Donlon and I am currently a plant manager for a company called Donlon Manufacturing LLC. It used to be a family business, but around 4 years ago my family decided to divest and we sold to a competitor of ours. Our competitor wanted to find somebody to run his operations here because he's based out of Ohio, and I ended up being chosen to come back and work for the family business. And so now I run the small plant operations there in Elk Grove Village, while he is primarily based out of Ohio. We are a contract manufacturer, and what we specialize in is making and fabricating parts for the medical industry, such as radiation shielding, and machine components for companies like Siemens and Philips Medical, and these components will be built into their PET scan and CT machines. So, to go a little bit further into my history, I grew up working in the family business in that machine shop environment, and so I spent most of my high school summers working for my father as a manual lathe operator. And then after college, I began working for the family business again as there was a downturn in the economy. And I ended up learning a lot more about the business as a whole and how to run operations and the management side of it, the finance side of it. And then as things started to take a turn for the worst for the business, I ended up being offered an opportunity by a friend of mine in college to go work for a company called Perry Formwork Systems. They specialize in concrete formworks for the the construction industry. It was located in Calumet Park, and I managed over an inventory of as a logistics manager of $100 million roughly of concrete formworks. And then after that, now I'm in my current position. And so my hobbies outside of work would have to be, I consider myself a lifelong learner. I enjoy gardening and learning how to do that. I really enjoy cooking and trying new things. So like, making your own ice cream, and we watch the Food Network, and me and my wife do, and that sort of thing. And then on top of that, we bought our house a couple years ago, and I decided to redo the entire garage. The old owner had put 2x4s and nailed them into the walls, and then nailed a bunch of nails, large nails in these 2x4s to hang up all of his lawn equipment and tools. And so I didn't really like that, so I tore it all down and re-spackled and re-drywalled the walls, and then painted them myself and all of that. So I really think I really enjoy learning new things, and especially new hands-on things that can get me involved in a more technical base. Um, Outside of that, I was born and raised in Lake Bluff, and I went to UW-Madison, Wisconsin, for my bachelor's. And the 5 words I would use to describe myself would be trustworthy, diligent, curious, observant, and hardworking. And then for my disc profile, I'm a high D and a moderate I. And so what this sort of means for me is that in a group setting or in an atmosphere with others, I tend to try to force my own ideas. I am very confident in my ideas, and there's also a gut reaction, a gut feel that goes along with this. And at times that can cause conflict because I don't necessarily take everyone's point of view, and I try to force the issue. However, since I am also an I, it definitely helps mitigate the negative effects of being a D, because I do also care about the group dynamic. I want to make sure that the relationship is good, and I am very observant and empathetic, so I can sense when things are going awry, when there's anger or resentment, and so I usually try to tackle those issues right away. And the positive sides of being a D is just that I can come up with a lot of ideas. So if we're in a dry spell, you can count on me. And again, my name is Grover Donlon, and I look forward to working with and meeting all of you.